Hey guys, and welcome back to my reading corner. So for today's video, I want to do yet another dedicated video for an arc that I received, and this one is entitled The Billionaire Needs a Bodyguard. This book was written by Ravina Hillard, and if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about this book, then just keep watching. Woo! All right, so this book I actually got sent because somebody who works at the publisher, he actually reached out to me through Goodreads and asked if I was interested in receiving joining like this club, if you will, and I said I was. I've enjoyed it thus far. Granted, it's only been 1 month, but I'm looking forward to reading my next arc from them next month, and I'm actually looking forward to reading more from this author, hopefully very, very soon. If you are wondering, I ended up giving this book a 4 out of 5 stars. So this book takes place, basically the billionaire is the gentleman and his name is Michael, that, and the bodyguard is the female and her name is Lex or Alexis. And Alexis grew up kind of in a rough situation. Long story short, neither her parents are alive, and so she was effectively watched over by an uncle, and he runs a a security company where they effectively give security to some high profile clients. And so she is put into a bind where she is forced to become a bodyguard to this billionaire. His name is Michael, and she is forced to do that because Michael refuses to take a threat to his life seriously. And so in order for her to become his bodyguard without him knowing, she has to effectively become his escort. And he thinks that she is generally an escort, and so he is using her as that to help keep him away from one of his clients' wife, because his client's wife is like, I want you, and he's like, hold the sauce. So he is using Lexi as a buffer to stop this woman from actually getting her hands on him. He is known as a playboy, as always. All billionaires seem to be known as playboys, and so it doesn't make sense why he's using an escort, but then it makes sense at the same time because he wants this to be a very discreet handled situation. So throughout this book, of course, Lexi is pretending to be an escort. Michael thinks she's an escort, and they fly away together because they need to pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend. And of course, what happens, regardless of how many days, if it's 3 or 4 days and 2 people are pretending to be a couple, they end up either wanting to be a couple or they actually end up being a couple. And so this book, I loved it because they switched the tables on how this kind of trope typically is. Typically, the bodyguard is the guy and the girl is the billionaire. And I loved how they switched that trope and how she was protecting him the whole time. I loved how this ended. I love how Michael had to change to effectively have certain outcomes occur. I mean, it's a romance, so we all know what occurred, but I don't want to tell you exactly what occurred. But I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed how the mystery of who was trying to actually kill Michael got solved. I actually even enjoyed how Lexi was like low-key making Michael jealous. Now, I will tell you, there were some points where I was like, Alexis, You know what you're doing. Stop pretending like you acting all goody two-shoe and like you not really trying to trip this boy up. You know exactly what games you're playing and you want to play them. That's fine. Nobody is judging you, but at the same time, stop trying to pretend like you don't know you playing with Michael's heart. Like, it's clear as day. Once you guys turn from just being an emotional couple to a physically and emotional couple, it's a wrap. Pretending that you're not together for real is stupid. And I am so happy that I read this book. I cannot wait to read the other book that this author has published. I know that they're available through Barnes & Noble, so I will definitely be buying this book. I will be buying her other book, and I will be looking into the other books that they have published this month because I am just intrigued overall. But yeah, I can't really give you guys too much more than that because this is a pretty short book, and if I give you more than that, you'll know what happens in the whole book, and I don't want that to happen. But it's a quick and easy, dirty, steamy romance. I wouldn't say it's a full-on erotica, but it's definitely an adult romance with some sexy scenes in there. You know, sexy scenes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope this review has helped you guys at some point, whether it is pushed you guys to read the book or whether it saved you because you know that this book is not for you. Either way, I hope it helps. I hope this helps you with your life's journey, whether it's easy or it is hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.